tribute to Stan Lee once again, man. I love Stan Lee's work, man. I'm always gonna be a big fan of Stan Lee and and the contributions he's made to society as a whole. Always, as usual, man. Godspeed, Stan Lee. Thank you for your contribution to society and making my life and a lot of other people's lives, kids' lives, amazing. Simply put. But let's get into this episode of Riverdale, man. Season 3, Episode 5, Chapter 40, The Great Escape. And that was exactly what this episode was. A great damn escape. First off, man, let me get into this real quick, man. Man, my boy Archie has been going through it. Now, we get a continuation of last week's episode, man. We see Archie out in the yard with his boys, man. Him and Joaquin in particular, because, Joaquin, him and Archie are pretty tight. Him and Mad Dog, him too, but we don't see Mad Dog for some odd reason. But they stage their first attempt at an escape. They figure, all right, look, one of our guys will cause a distraction. Two of the team members will cause a distraction. Now, mind you, Archie's in Low Below Detention Center. It's an off-the-book private fight club, teen fight club. It's not even legal. It's illegal as fuck, mind you. But anyway, the first attempt at, escaping Low Below Detention Center obviously, goes awry, after, the guards catch them doing what they're catching in the act, and then it's then that Archie gets strapped down and gets branded with what we now know is the sacrifice symbol that's on Archie's hip that the Warden Norton branded him with. Not only just that, but, it's been weeks since Veronica and Archie have seen each other. So Veronica, knowing that that's her man and everything like that, and she cherishes and honors their relationship, she wants to see her man. She wants to get him out of that crooked ass corrupt detention center because she already knows her father has the warden in his damn pocket and so forth. So she goes to great lengths. She tries the legal way. She's gonna try the legal way. So she goes to a guy she knows by the name of Elio. Now Elio is is an associate of Hiram's, but it's his son. So he pulls a couple strings, and he says, "All right, look, you're gonna go into this center with me as my date. Don't ask why, and I'm not gonna tell you anything else. Just wear a wig, disguise yourself." And that's exactly what she does. So after Archie's fight, she just surprises him for 20 minutes. They catch up. They do a lot of physical making up, as you if you catch my drift. And she tells Archie, "Look, I'm about to get you out of here." And so the plan that the Great Escape is underway. Now, mind you, another thing that happens a few other things that happen throughout the episode. One, once again, number two, Josie and Kevin try to figure out their side of their parents doing in their little ascension back in the day, as well as Griffins and Gargoyles, because we all know that Josie's mother played it, and Sheriff Keller did. Of course, they're going to sidestep the question and lie to their kids, because why not? But the only thing that they did was put up another smokescreen and say, "Hey, look, guys, we're thinking about getting married." Wow. I saw that coming. I really did. I saw that coming. I thought it was a little bit foreshadowed a long time ago. But like I said, it's actually paying off what we saw in last week's episode. That, hey, look, come find me. Don't wait for me. Wait for me. Don't marry anyone else. Don't give it to anybody else. Too late, bro. She already has a kid named Josie. But anyway, so basically Josie and Kevin's pops, they sidestep that question like Steph Curry. Anyway, so after that, Betty's just worried sick about Jughead because the man hasn't slept ever since he picked up that damn Griffins and Gargoyles. I'm sorry, Griffins and Gargoyles manual. Because now he's the game master. Now he controls when and whenever they go out for a quest and so forth. Even Sweet Pea and Reggie, they tried to, go on their own quest. Jughead was like, "Oh, hell no." Because, Cheryl and Tony, warned him, like, "Look, this is what they've been doing. Like, me and Tony were in our tent doing a little rendezvous, getting a little action going. And a damn arrow almost hit fucking Tony in her eyeball." So Jughead sets up a can on top of his head. He said, and he calls Cheryl by her code name, Deadeye and Blossom. "Demonstrate your worthiness of the name." So Cheryl takes her bow, hits a straight bullseye of the can, and in that very instant, both Sweet Pea and Richard are just scared shitless. Like, man, hell no, man, you fucking crazy. So that's when pretty much Reggie and Sweet Pea were just like, man, fuck this, man, you were fucking crazy. I mean, you're already king of the serpents. What else do you want, man? Like seriously, let us have our own little fun. So it's then after Cheryl displays her accuracy skills that Jughead's like, look, man, I'm the game master. Just to remind you guys, anytime when I say we go on a quest, we go on a damn quest. So and it's really, and I love how this episode is being narrated as Jughead is reading from the damn game manual. I love as their little game progresses. Now, mind you, like I said, Betty is scared shitless for Jughead because he hasn't slept in days. Not just that, but then when he went to go rest, take a little break from it, he went to go see his father. He said, "Look, Dad, tell me your side of the damn story." And matter of fact, FP said, "Look, man, like, how did you even figure out about that? I was a part of it." He said, "Oh, Betty." And then Alice must have told her version of the story. So I'm really curious to see what the hell is FP's version. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to know, man. Like, what else happened? What happened at your midnight ascension party? Who killed y'all damn president? Like, who did it? I guess we'll know probably next week. I guess we'll know in a couple weeks. Because Thanksgiving is next week. That whole stage. So, or no, next couple weeks actually. Anyway, you know how the CW guys. Anyway, but another thing I want to know too, man, is who the hell is the Warden's game master? We learned that Warden has been playing G&G for quite some damn time, and Betty figured out whoever created the Ascension back when FP, Alice, Fred were kids. They're the one they're the Gargoyle King. They're the one that's controlling the current G&G game as it is, and he's the Gargoyle King. He or she. Now, mind you, I love how during Jughead's first narration of this episode, I love how he just put this together. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen him do in terms of narration. He says to Betty, "Look, baby, this is my theory. This is what I believe. I believe that G&G is a anagram for Riverdale. Think about it. All this stuff only happens in Riverdale. Mind you, Riverdale's a really small damn city, so it makes perfect sense. And the only thing we don't know is who the game master is. Now, see, I'm thinking that maybe Hiram knows who it is, but as in typical ways in which it all goes down, we find out the Warden Norden, after figuring out that Archie's trying to escape, he fails obviously. He takes the blue mist, he takes the blue drink, and dies of cyanide poisoning. It's the typical MO of how this game goes. It's in the damn rule book for quite saying. I mean, or however you want to go off. I guess whenever you lose, I guess, or fail your quest, so to speak, because we all know that. Because now we all know that Archie is the sacrificial lamb, if you will. And actually Hermione actually wanted to go see him because after Archie escapes, and now people are trying to find Archie and shit. And now the kids are actually taking shifts, making sure that Archie's okay, which I think is really dope, man. That's what they call like fucking friends right there. But and I love how also another thing too. I love how this current group is pretty much their parents once more, as children are. They're descendants of their parents, and they're likewise like their parents in some ways. But they're their parent, they're their parents in a different light. So that's what I really enjoy about this series, man. Just how like the characters all interact somehow, and they're just like their parents. So I thought that was I feel like that is just like one of the coolest things ever. Another thing I would just want to bring up before I end this video is Joaquin's betrayal. I understand that the warden made him do it, and it's just part of the game. But I love the fact that Joaquin, the one thing he didn't put together is the fact that, hey, Kevin mustn't be playing the game. In fact, even at the very end of towards the very end of the episode, Kevin was like, "Look, man." Well, I'm sorry. Reggie was like, "Look, man, don't you want the guys want to?" Because he talks to Josie and Kevin out while they're at Pops drinking milkshakes. He said, "Look, Don't you guys want to know what Betty and our parents are hiding from us? Let's play the game. Now, of course, Josie's reluctant at first, because she just heard about, she can only just judging by what Betty has told her, and possibly even Veronica, the game is not to be played with. It's not to be fucked with at all or taken lightly. Serious shit. People die over this damn game. And not only that, but then we also find out, man. So I'm really looking forward to seeing whether or not Josie goes through with it. Obviously, they just might. But then another thing we always figure out, man, is that as Jughead, is being instructed by his lady Betty to go get some sleep, at least a couple hours. He sees the Gargoyle King. Yeah, he sees the Gargoyle King, and he stops there. He gets low, so then that way the Gargoyle King doesn't see him coming. Maybe Jughead is gonna see just who the Gargoyle King is, and just as he's doing that, he gets branded on his hand because we saw that in the trailer for the November 28th episode of Riverdale, which I look really, 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 really forward to. Chapter 41. I'm definitely gonna get on that shit. But if this has been your boy Sherry Speeds, man, that's what I want to just talk to you guys about really quick. So here's what I look forward. So this is what I look forward to for the next Riverdale episode. FP's version of the story. Who? Hopefully we get closer to who the game master is. What did Sheriff? I'm sorry, not Sheriff, but what did Warden Norton have on those damn papers in that file? Because I saw him with a couple G&G cards and a file on his damn desk before he killed himself, and so forth. And did Mad Dog get out? That's what I want to know. Because we saw also Joaquin, well, I can't talk right now, I'm sorry. Joaquin getting interrogated by Kevin and the gang. So I really look forward to this, man. This has been your boy Sherry Speaks, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you guys have any requests as to what videos you guys want me to do, let me know in the comments section below as well. I'm sorry for the long ass review, man. This episode just had so much damn information. You guys know I gotta get it all up out. I gotta get it all out, But this has been your boy Sherry Speaks, man. I love you guys. God bless and rest in paradise, Stan Lee. Thank you for your contribution, man. And what you've done will live on forever through every little kid that is now an adult. It's not what you've taught us through your comic books. Your comics will live through us forever, and so forth. It'll live for generations. Thank you again. My deepest condolences to his family, his daughter, his close friends, and his associates. Godspeed and God bless. Stan Lee.